All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm greeting you from Masaka here. Today is a Monday, and this week we are going to be looking at an amazing topic. And this amazing topic, ladies and gentlemen, is the theme of our week this week. This is day 6. All right. Okay, day 6. We are handling throughout this week a topic of breaking barriers, right? Breaking barriers. Are you stuck on a certain rank, ladies and gentlemen? And maybe you are stuck on a certain rank. Maybe you are stuck in making profit because you lack some information. Throughout this week, we shall be feeding you with some good information that we believe, ladies and gentlemen, could really help you so much to be able to break your barriers and take your business to another level. Okay, and so this morning we are going to be looking at 3 specific topics. All right, we are going to be looking at 3 specific topics, and these topics we are going to look at this morning. One of them will be the power and the ability to be able to use Facebook as a tool of building business. Okay, and we shall still have our leader who's already on the call to share with us how to enter the market unblind, right? Using the trading view and the nomics. Remember, we shall always keep our Zoom short. And so this morning, we shall not be able to allow anyone ask a question. So it would be very, very important for you to follow, because we believe when something is repeated over and over time, many people could be able to pick the idea and understand. And so to open our Zoom call this morning, we shall be watching a motivation video as we plan to get into our training as you are sharing your link, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Okay, then I'll be able to go into details about this topic of breaking the barriers, all right? Okay, so let's go. Sorry for that. Let me try to get back again because Messages are trying to disturb me here and there, but I hope I'm better to go. Playing this video, and after this video, I'll just do a short introduction to one of our leaders today, and we shall be taking it over from there. Okay, it seems my voice can't be heard. I don't know whether my video can't be played, but it's okay. I'll move on because I don't want that to be the barrier for our training this morning. The question that I have for you before we invite in my first leader who's going to do our first training this morning is this. What is your barrier that is preventing you from moving your business from one level to another level? Do you think floating loss is one of the things that is holding you back from making more profit? Do you think that the reason why you are not making profit, is it because of floating loss? Do you think the reason why your business is not changing is because of the people you brought into your team that are not working out? Any reason that you could be giving, I just want to tell you that throughout this week, you need to break the barriers that are holding you to your next level. And these barriers that are blocking you to your next level, as gentlemen, could be the things that you are supposed to do. There are few things you are supposed to do and break this barrier and get your business to another level. I just want to give an example of one of the things that have been working out throughout the week. Okay, on the weekend, before we entered the weekend, I've been sharing one of let me pick up this screenshot here. Okay, I had a goal I've been working on for some time. And every day I used to tell myself, this weekend I told myself, I'm going to break this barrier and move my business from one of my accounts to $70,000, right? And I really stayed home, sat down and worked on my business. And today, I'm breaking my barrier with $1. I hope this is a done deal. With $1, I'll be hitting my $70,000 in the business. And as I work on this, I'm now setting my new goal of $100,000, which I'll be clocking down very, very soon, $100,000, my next goal. So the question this morning, as we work on your business, ladies and gentlemen, remember I usually say there is no comparing, complaining, and contrasting. You just need to keep on running your race every single day and never give up. And as you never give up, ladies and gentlemen, what is your barrier? And you need to break your barrier by taking a decision this morning that if your challenge has been floating lows, today we are going to still provide you with knowledge. And the knowledge goes as follows. If you have $10,000 and above, you can always keep trading without any challenges and you keep making profit. But if you have less than $10,000, please listen to our strategy. Break the barrier that is seated in your mind that you can't learn these things. Break your barrier that is seated in your mind that you can't do this. Break the barrier that's seated in your mind saying these things are hard, and open the mindset of learning. Open the mindset of learning and understand yourself that you can be able to do this, ladies and gentlemen. You can be able to learn our new strategy. Anybody trading below $10,000, the best way is to do one shot. But one shot is a little bit more deadly if you do it with a blind mind. A blind mind. And so our first session that we are going to do, which may not involve questions, will be explaining to you that once signals are dropped to you, ladies and gentlemen, you need to learn to check out your signal and understand whether you are entering a right trade using what we call the indicators that could act as a guidance using your trading view and your nomics. The importance is to lower down the too much floating loss that you suffer because there is somebody you believe in that has given you the right signal. There's someone that has been giving you signals and you are still lying in floating loss. And you keep on promises time over time, over time, over time. Time is over, ladies and gentlemen, for you to sit into floating loss anymore. And so if you could adapt, break your barrier of thinking you can't learn this and open a new mindset to yourself that gives you the power and the ability to believe in your potential and learn what to do. After the first session, ladies and gentlemen, I will go into our Facebook prospecting skills. And with this goal, we are breaking the barrier that you might be facing, ladies and gentlemen, of saying, I can't share the opportunity. And don't miss amazing nuggets that I'll be sharing personally about Facebook prospecting. And I'll be talking about action marketing, basically a lot today. And I'll be breaking down the two types of people we have on Facebook, the people you have spoken before, and the people you have never spoken to before, ladies and gentlemen. And in our next part that we are going to start very soon after the first session, as we're sharing the link, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be taking you through our social media prospecting and recruiting guide, where we shall be making a difference to so many people that have tried to build business on social media. They need to understand the difference between marketing and prospecting, because 90% of the people that are doing the Royalq business are just pure marketers. And because of this, they don't have results. They think they just need to go to social media, post their Royalq, and people come to them and say, oh yes, I want to join your business. Things don't work that way. You need to do action marketing. You need to take action, ladies and gentlemen, to have the results. And so I want you to break your barrier and open your mindset and treat your mindset like a parachute. It's ever open to allow inflow of information. Remember, we say you must be ready to learn, you must be ready to really learn, and you must be ready to unlearn a lot of information that is seated in your mind. Don't stick to the past and don't keep to the past, because you need to keep moving. With that introduction, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite my co-trainer this morning, who's going to be taking us through this important information that we need, and that is none other than our V3, all the way from Zimbabwe. But before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to respect all people on the call, right? Okay, so if you joined our team last week, today is a Monday. You joined our team last week, today is a Monday. Can you give us some raise up your hand, and we could welcome you to our team. We could welcome you to our team, ladies and gentlemen. You joined the business. You joined the business. You joined the business last week. We joined the business last week. Raise up your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, raise up your hand. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Eddie. Can we give Eddie some love hearts? Can we give Eddie some love hearts? All right. Give Eddie some love hearts. All right. Eddie, I just want to tell you that Royalq is a good business. But Royalq is a trading application that you need to give time to understand how it works. It's in and it's out. And when you understand it, you'll basically give it the best instructions and it will give you amazing profit. Okay. If you are able, thank you so much. If you are able to rank up to V2 last week, you were able to rank up to V2 last week. Last week, you ranked up to the new rank of V2. Raise up your hand. Let us give you a warm welcome as a team. Right? You were able to rank up to V2 last week. V2 last week. V2 last week. Okay, last week you were able to rank up to V2. Okay. I hope no one is on the call. All right. That's okay. Okay. Right. You are a V2 on this call. You are V2 on this call. Can you raise up your hand? Let us give you a thumbs up. You were V2 on this call, ladies and gentlemen. You were V2 on this call. V2s, 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 V2s. You were V2, please don't take it light. People are working hard to go to your rank, ladies and gentlemen. Having 20 people trading in your team is not an easy task. Let us celebrate our V2s on the call, ladies and gentlemen. Let us celebrate our V2s on the call. Leader Lurich, happy to have you. Leader Mary, happy to have you. Leader Joseph Obanze, happy to have you. Leader Nosifo Mundiza, happy to have you. Leader William, happy to have you. Leader Moni Mosi, happy to have you. Leader Eve Konde. Thank you so much and congratulations. B3 is calling your name. The faster, the better. All right. Do we have B3s on the call? Right. I'll request the B2s to lower their hands. B3s on the call. B3s on the call. B3s on the call. Okay. So V2s, lower down your hands. Lower down your hands very, very fast. Okay. Very, very fast. Okay. B3s on the call. We have some B3s on the call. 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 Okay, B3 is on the call, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, B3 is on the call, all right? B3 is on the call. Recognize Mr. Silver Transformer B3. Okay, Mr. Abe Kasibante B3. Okay, Mr. Christopher Sinkala B3s. Congratulations. And we just want to tell you, thank you for building your business. And we just want to tell you that B4 is calling your name, all right? Okay, Leader Wazi also is a B3 from Zimbabwe. Okay, do you have some B4s on the call? B4s on the call. B4s give me love hearts. Okay, B4s give me love hearts, all right? B4s give me love hearts. B4s on the call. These ones I just need to, I can find them personally. Some few, Leader Annalyn, all the way from Dubai. Happy to have you on the call. Let me see if I could find another B4 on the call. B4 on the call. B4 on the call, B4 on the call, B4 on the call, all right. Okay, we only have Leader Annalyn, all right. Okay, so V5s on the call, we already have Leader OBM and I myself on the call. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to build a sustainable business, make sure you as the leader, you appear onto the Zoom call, right? You as the leader, you appear on the Zoom call. I know so many leaders may not understand this, but they will recognize it slowly, right? With that, ladies and gentlemen, let us invite our first speaker, that is none other than Leader Wazi, all the way from Zimbabwe. My leader, good morning and take over.
Morning, team. Morning, everyone. It's the beginning of the week and we are ready to learn. And I'd like to say something about learning if you haven't already caught something about learning. Learning is like investing. It's like compounding your interest. If you do it every day, you can be doing it little by little. Sometimes you don't see the effects, but it's like compound interest. You see the effects of it after, if you do it consistently. So I'm going to share with you what we do to analyze the market before entering the market. Like as Leader Julia said here, that we don't just enter the market blindly, especially if we're using the one-shot method. We do receive signals from members of the team, people who are seasonal traders. but we also want to check for ourselves. It doesn't hurt us to know what we are doing in our business. Remember, we are also trying to recruit. And as a result, when you're recruiting, you want to have the best knowledge of your business and how it operates. You want to have confidence in your business. So we use two applications here. I'm going to start with the Nomics. The Nomics, you can find it on your browser, or you can download it as an application. On your browser, you type nomics.com right there on the top. I'm sorry, the device that I use does not accept for me to use annotations. So you're going to check there on top on the browser. It says nomics.com. That is the name of the application or the platform. So this platform here has what we call crypto assets, or the crypto coins that we trade on Royalq, Yobi, or Coinbase. So you can add them on your watch list and analyze them before you enter the market. So the Nomics, what I love about the Nomics is that it's a predictor. I like to call it like a weather forecast. That's how I like to explain it to people who are new. You know, like when you're watching the news and there's a weather forecast, the weather forecast tells us what it might look like per day, if it's going to rain, if it's sunny, whatever the weather condition in a day, in a week, in a month, and things like that. So even when the storm is coming, the weather prediction sometimes warns us that there's a storm, isn't it? So Nomics is pretty much like a weather predictor, but for the market condition predictor. So it shows us the market price action, the way the market is behaving. But it's not 100% tool. Not you will learn as you start trading that all indicators are not 100% because the market is not controlled by anyone. These indicators gather data from all sorts of places. They gather data and information, news, and all those things. And they use what are called technical analysis to come to a conclusion or to come to a probability. So trading is about probability. It's not 100% thing, but the indicators help us to measure a higher probability. So to be more accurate when we enter trades. So for example, I'm going to look at this Nomics here. We can search, let's say I'll go to assets and see which assets we can analyze. So if you go to the assets page, it's going to look something like this. There's the cryptos that are listed from the number one crypto asset, which is the BTC, the Ethereum, the USDT, the BNB, as we go on. So this is a list of all the crypto assets that are listed on Nomics. So you as a person, you know the crypto assets that you're looking at, or that the ones that appear in your exchange, and then you add them to the exchange, to the what do you call it, to the watch list. You add them to the watch list so that you don't have to search through unwanted crypto assets, because you know we've got a lot of crypto assets on the market. So you want to only zoom in to the ones that you use. So here, let's say, for example, we will analyze Solana. We analyze Solana by clicking on Solana on the list there. So we're going to get a page that looks like this. I'm very sorry, I think it took me somewhere else. I don't know what happened there. Okay, there we go. So here I am on the Solana crypto asset. So here it's showing me what has happened. Solana is down by 7.04%. And it shows me the overview of Solana, the markets, the historical data of Solana, the news regarding Solana, the reviews, the widgets, where I can buy Solana, all those things, the exchange rate to the USD, I can enter there. How many Solanas can I, if I want USDT, how many Solanas do I need? And all those things, the blockchain, the websites and the community of Solana. If you want to know about an asset, you can go to nomics.com, you click on the asset, the information about the asset, what the asset is about is there on nomics.com. So, and then what we are most focusing on today, what we are mostly focusing on today is the prediction part. So you get to a page like this where there's a candles, where there are candles there, and you click prediction on the same chart. So I usually like to analyze the daily chart. Here my chart is on a weekly chart, so I'll go to the daily chart and I'll try to make my screen a little bit smaller here so that people can see. Yeah, so what we see here is that Solana has the price prediction right there on the top. If you see the broken lines here on top, the broken steps there that look like blocks, those are steps or price prediction prices. And then the bottom is the actual price. The bottom with the line graphs there is the actual price as it happens in real time, as it's happening now. So right now we see two different things. We see what Nomics has predicted over on a day-to-day thing, and then we see the bottom, what the actual price is. So we see that the forecast here, Nomics was way on top. The forecast was that, let's say for today, we see the dates at the bottom. At the bottom on the horizontal, on the vertical line, sorry, we've got the dates 23, 24, 25, 26. So it shows us the prediction on a day-to-day basis. And then here on the extreme right, on the horizontal line, we've got the prices. So we can see, we can use the cursor by tapping on the screen here to show us what's happening on a day-to-day basis. For example, first of all, before I do anything, I go to the settings here, and then I change my time zone because Nomics always has UTC time zone on default. So I will put my time zone, which is the Johannesburg UTC, so that my timing is accurate. So what we use Solana for, Nomics for, is for planning purposes. For example, I can already see here, I can plan by just looking at these blocks here. I can plan how I'm going to trade over the week from the 25th, let's say today's the 25th, right? Today's the 25th. I can plan that today on the 26th, around close to midnight, almost midnight, I'm going to enter Solana because there's a projection that Solana here on the top is going to climb. Even though we see the chain price, which is $110 US, 110.90, and the actual price is here at the bottom around the $98 and stuff. But we know that in essence, what they are saying is that there's going to be an increase, whether the prices are the same or not. It shows us that there could be an increase. We can actually look at the history here. Here, we can see on the 24th of April around 1 a.m., Nomics predicted that Solana was going to decrease because there's a decrease in the step here. And this is what exactly happened here on the actual prices. You can see there was a decrease here. So it helps you to plan when to enter the market, because here it shows us there's a decrease. If you see Nomics saying there's a decrease in the market trend, you also don't want to enter because you know that there's a possible decrease. Let's also see previously here on the 24th of April, around 1, there was a little bit, a small increase here, as you can see, a small step. But actually here, the small step actually happened. There was an increase here. And then previously, we see again, there was a little bit of an increase this happened a little bit later, but there was an increase. So it helps us to make plans to enter the market. So we do not use only the nomics when we're entering the market. We have to use what I call witnesses. If you're in court and you're defending something, if you're defending something in court, you need witnesses, isn't it? You can't base your evidence on just one witness. So you can't base your judgment on just one witness. So you need two or more witnesses to say the same thing, at least to agree on the same thing. Like, for example, here, if I was planning using Solana, nomics, I would know that, what is the date here? 26th of April, around 1 a.m. would be the best time to enter the market. You can enter at least an hour before the increase happens. You don't want to enter when the increase happens. Sometimes the increase can happen a little bit later, but it's just a guideline to show you that there's going to be an increase. And here you can also kind of measure the percentage in increase. You can also measure the reverse, which is the decrease in increase. So from here, from 111, this price here that we see, from 111 to 117. So you can calculate, this is just, this is maths, this is simple maths. So you calculate by minusing, you say 117 minus 110, 111. So the answer that you get, you divide it by 111. So that's the percentage. So if you have an idea of what the percentage, what the likelihood of increase might be, if you have an idea, for example, if it's 10%, if it gives you an answer of 10%, you don't want to enter, you don't want to plan on 10% per se, but you want to be modest. You want to leave room for error and possibly say 6% or 5%, because like we said, indicators are never 100%, but we can use them together to create accuracy, to create a better chance of profiting in the market. So that's what makes the difference between just a simple trader and a profitable trader. So if you want to become a profitable trader, you have to learn to look at what you're doing, to analyze the market. So here, for planning purposes, you know, and even for the decrease, you know the percentage. You can use the same method to subtract from this point to that point in decrease, and then measure the percentage just like that. So even on an uptrend, sometimes nomics will give you a situation where it shows that the rest of the week, this coin is going to be on an uptrend. So you can also enter a trade and leave it for the rest of the week, and you'll see that you get more profits, other than a person who's just entering an indicator, who gets a signal and just enters the market without actually trying to see what the market is saying. So after I've looked at the nomics, after I've planned, I make my plans, I write down. This is like a proper school. If you don't take your business seriously, if you don't take your trading seriously, then you will not become profitable. You have to take it seriously. You write down, like for example here, I will write down the 26th of April in my diary. I'm looking at Solana, the possible increase around 1 a.m. And I also write the time that I want to enter the market. And I'll show you, if you do not want to write in a diary, thank God we're in the age of technology. You can put what are called alerts on your trading view, alerts that come straight to your phone to notify you to take a trade. Okay, so after I've done this, I'm going to go to trading view. I go to trading view. So trading view is also another app, but it's a charting app. It's where we can see the chart. So trading view has a lot of charts. It's got indices, stocks, futures, forex, all sorts of charts. So it's sort of like an app that provides charting to most brokers or to most industries that are involved in trading. So but we are looking at cryptocurrency. That's our main business. It's buying and selling of cryptocurrency. So I'm going to take a look at Solana after I've checked it there on Nomics. So I use a larger device. Sometimes I like to analyze my charts on a larger device. But the nice thing, the wonderful thing about TradingView, you can also analyze your charts even on a small device, on a smaller device. But I do this because I want to see a larger view. Why I'm saying this, you can see on my right here where there's the blue, this blue line graph here. Already by just viewing this blue line graph, I can sort of tell what trend the market is in. It looks like a downward trend because it's mostly going down. So it gives me an overview. So I can check this by just a visual thing. I can check it and I'll see on a daily basis we're on a downward trend. In 5 days, it looks like we're also on a downward trend in Solana. In a month, it's sort of like there was an upward trend that shifted there and went all the way down. So it gives you an overview of the performance before you even look at it. So I'm looking at the day one and already I see a downward trend. But the nice thing about us traders, we are spot traders. We're spot traders here in Royalq. So whether it's an upward trend or a downward trend, we take advantage of what we call pullbacks. And these pullbacks allow us to make money. So, okay, let me just delete this so that we've got a clear page. So I go to Solana. Right now I'm at Solana, right? So the things that I like to, the indicators that I like to teach, especially for people who are new, who are very new in the market, in trading or who are learning, I like to teach this easy one, the RSI, the stochastic RSI. This one is another type of RSI, but I usually like to teach for beginners on the stochastic RSI because it's very easy on the eye and it's easier to learn. So the stochastic RSI responds with the candles. So the candles are what is happening in real time, what is happening in the market. So the stochastic RSI follows what the market is reacting to. Okay. So here on the stochastic RSI, we see, let me go to my charts. Sorry, I'm going to have to move from this one so that I can be able to write. I will use one of the charts that I saved. Okay, let's see which one I can use. Okay, yes, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so we can see this RSI here. This one, sorry. This one is called an RSI. Let me choose another one. We want something that has a smoother RSIs. Sorry. So my apologies there. Oh, okay, let's just go back to this one. Okay, so this RSI, as you can see, it's got tops and bottoms. It's called this relative strength index, the RSI, that's what it stands for, relative strength index. So what's happening here is kind of showing us the bottoms. So on the bottom here, we've got the 0 percentile. In the middle, you can place a middle one, which is the 50 percentile. And on top, there's 100 percentile. So what happens here is that these lines, the RSI lines, they move from 100 all the way to the bottom. Sometimes they bounce here on the 20 percentile, whatever, depending on the strength of the what can I say, the movement of the market. Here we see it's a general uptrend here. Like I said before, that even when the market is going up, it doesn't go up in a straight line. As we can see, it went up and then it retraces a little bit and went up and retraces a little bit and it went up. So that's how the market behaves. Even on an uptrend, there's a retracement. So what happens here is that we take advantage of the pullbacks or the retracement to enter the market. But as a person who follows the strategy, when you are trading, you should follow a certain strategy. Identify a strategy that you want to follow and use that strategy and obey the rules of the strategy. Like, for example, I'll say that I like to enter at the 0 percentile here at the bottom on this line. When my RSI has reached the 0 percentile, that's where I like to enter. So I'm using, there's this other RSI that I'm using, but as a beginner, all you have to really master is this stochastic RSI, and then you can start exploring other RSIs. So, for example, you're going to know that you need to use this RSI and follow it. And then at the bottom, you enter the market here. Also, this RSI shows us the bottom to enter the market. And as we can see, these candles here at the bottom, you buy here at the bottom, and each candle represents an hour. So if it's an hour, it means that the market went up by 1 whole hour. Sorry, my apologies. I usually use the 1 day chart. So this candle represents a day, not an hour, a day. So the candle went up for the whole day. It went up again another day. It retraced a little bit on the 3rd day, and then it went up. But generally, the market has been up for a very long time. So we also see that if you want to test this theory, if you had entered the market here, at this position here, and then the market went up all the way up here to the top of the RSI, which is here. The market went up to here. Sorry. And at the same time, we can see how you would have made a profit in this period here when the RSI was going up. So always entering at the bottom means also the opposite. You don't enter at the top unless you're doing margin calls. If you open your margin calls, you can enter here at the top and then open margin calls all the way down. When the market starts moving again to the upward to the upward side, then you start making profits. So this is how we enter the market. This is how we use the nomics and the trading view together so that we can enter the market. Remember that the nomics gives you an overview of the performance of the market or an overview of the performance of the coin. But the timing you're entering in the market is also crucial. For example, let's say we had gone to Solana and we see that Solana is performing very well. I still don't want to enter. It is not good for me to enter, let's say, to enter here. Even if Solana is on a general uptrend, I can't enter the market here on the top, here on the top, because it means the strength of the coin is now going down. If the RSI is on top, it means it's going to go down. It's sort of like gravity. What goes up must come down. That's how it happens. So if you see up, it will come down. What goes up will definitely come down because the market goes in circles. It always goes in circles. If you see it up, definitely it's going to come down. That's why we say we always buy at the bottom. When other people are, I know that when other people are viewing us traders, when they see that Bitcoin has gone down, people always say, did you hear that Bitcoin is going down? But for people who are doing trading, when the price is cheaper, that's when we buy. So we buy down here at the bottom, and then we sell when it goes up. So usually when I trade using this strategy, I really love to choose coins that are in the red, because it gives me, because it's cheaper. If the coin is red, it means it's cheaper. And like we said, it means it's still going to go up. What the wonderful thing about the markets is that if a market has reached a certain price, for example, it reached this price, this is called this the resistance. We'll call it the resistance. And then it reached this bottom price. It's called a support, right? These are the prices. On this side are the prices. These are the prices. So what happens is that when the market reaches a certain price, you know it's going to touch there. It's going to come back to that same price. For example, the prices were here at the bottom. Previously, they were here at the top. But we know that they are still going to come up to that same point. They'll come up to that same point. If the prices have reached a certain point, there's potential that they will come back to that price. So trading is about patience. It's about knowing what you're doing, knowing how to read these maps. The candles and the indicators, they are like maps. So you have to know how to read the map. Train your eye to see the maps. So how do you do that? You spend your time looking at these things. You spend your time on these apps, learning. Some of the things I might not touch on everything here, but as you explore, you will know that there's a lot of things to learn. One thing before I go, I would like to show people is that there's so much knowledge. There's so many things that you can learn from the Trading View app. Like, for example, we were looking at Solana. You just touch Solana there. On the top there, you see it's written Solana USDT ideas. You just click on the ideas. There you'll find lots of ideas from seasoned traders who are actually analyzing the market. When they're analyzing the market, you are also learning something. Like, for example, here, there's a projection of a price rise in Solana. So you click, right? You click on the idea, or you can even follow the person who's giving an idea. Some of those people, you actually have to check first how many people follow this person, right? The more people that follow this person, the more reputable they are. So when you get to the coin that has been analyzed there, you click, you see this play button, you just click the play button because they were analyzing before. When you click the play button, it shows you now what is really happening in the market, right? As from the previous analysis that he had done here. So now we see that Solana is going down. He had said that the increase is going to be about 8.05. So you keep checking this idea, you go after, it's in real time because the ideas are always moved to real time. We've got here 25 April, but the time here has to be, you can also, you can edit the time to suit your time zone to see what is happening in real time in terms of analysis. So there are so many of them. There are comments, you can learn. There are other ideas, not from one person here. There are so many ideas on the same coin. So if you want to enter the market, you can also check the ideas, what other people are saying, what other traders are saying, and how they analyze the market. And when you see their analysis, it also teaches you to analyze the same coins. So that's what I have for you today, leaders. Thank you so much.
Wow. Our 1 hour is exhausted, and usually I don't want to go beyond 1 hour. This is too good for today. And so thank you so much, Leader Wazi. If you appreciate, can we give Leader Wazi some love, heart, some thumbs up? Okay, you appreciate work well done. You appreciate work well done. You are learning, you're enjoying the session, all right? Okay, all right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate work well done. So I believe we could, because of time, We could have some questions. Remember, throughout this week, we shall be able to break down this for you. So don't be like hungry lions that are saying that we need to learn everything today. Okay, don't be like hungry lions that are saying we need to learn everything today. Just understand we are going to be doing this on a repeated basis, and we believe throughout the week, different people will be able to go and maximize. Remember, we are now coming up with this idea to prevent floating loss. Okay, the goal is to prevent floating loss. Now, if the goal is at hand, why do you get paid if you get people in your team? It's very, very important when now someone new joins your business and they have less than $10,000. Okay, they have less than $10,000. It's very, very important for them to now switch in getting their little capital. Understand this, because you know, if you have little money, basically and purely, you need to learn how to use your money to make more money. And so if you have $10,000, you have enough capital, you may not need this so much for yourself. You don't need so much for yourself, all right? What you need is basically and purely to move on with your capital and enjoy your trade. Let us go into 2 or 3 questions. 2 or 3 questions. Okay, 2 or 3 questions. Okay, 2 or 3 questions for us this morning. Okay, let me start with Jeff. Thank you so much, Leader Wazi. Okay, let's start with Jeff Pugi. Please, could you ask your question? I don't know whether his hand is up by mistake. Let me go to Wilson. Yes, Wilson.
Thank you, Leader Julius. My name is Wilson from Kenya. Just a quick question to Leader Watsi. Thank you for the presentation. My quick question is, when you're using the stochastic indicator, which is the best entry time frame? Is it still on the daily time frame, or you go to the lower time frame? Thank you. That's my question.
Okay. There, I would say it's according to your preference. I would, why I like to use the day time frame is because it gives a larger picture of what the market is doing, of the behavior of the market. But if you're using the lesser time frames, for example, the 1 hour, they exaggerate what is happening in the market. For example, if you go on the day chart, right, it will give you, the candles will be representing a day, isn't it? So it will show you that this, in overall, this coin performed very well today. In overall, this coin performed very badly today. Whereas if you're using the 1 hour time frame, the time frames are very small and you can fetch very little profit because the movements can be very slow. But if you're doing it on a daily basis, on a day time frame, you fetch more profits. Like take your coin, buy your coin at the beginning of the day and sell it at the end of the day on a higher profit than to be checking. If you're doing 1 hour, smaller time frames, you're checking all the time, constantly checking, because it means the market can just turn around in that time, in a smaller time frame. I don't know if I answered you.
Leader Wilson, I see his hand is already down. I don't know that you have been answered. Okay, all right, okay. So I would love to those that have learned what to do, okay, those that have learned what to do, I just want to go to the leaders group. Okay, you have learned what to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I have 6 good signals for you. All right. You have learned what to do. Okay. You have learned what to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good signals. All right. So I'm going to be dropping these signals for you. Okay, I'm going to be dropping the signals for you. Remember, the importance of the signal is so much for those that have little capital. Now, these signals are coins that are going to do well, all right? Okay, the coins are going to do well. I'm going to drop these to the group. I'll drop them specifically to V2, V3 leaders group, all right? V2, V3 leaders group. And these leaders could basically go so much into their own teams and drop them there. So okay, let me just do this. Okay, let me do this. Now, you know, the importance of the signal is to just guide you on what you are supposed to do. Okay, so my duty is to provide. Okay, I could even write them down. We have, okay, and we are going to be looking at 1 or 2 of them here. 1 or 2 of them here. We have the following coins. Now we are pushing a business to another level, especially those that don't have good capital. We have X, MR, BCH, BNB, and Atom. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, I see the OBM already. His hand is up. Yes, the OBM. Before you continue. Yes, the OBM. Yes. Okay.
Hello, my leader.
Yes.
I thought you said we should. There's a thing teaching. I'm getting it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I'll talk.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Now, okay, you know, practice is the best teacher, right? Practice is the best teacher. And the goal now is just provide the signals, those that have little capital. Okay, those that have little capital, let me go to one of these groups. Okay, now let's go. Okay, let's go. One is here. We have LOTC. So this is what you do, right? I believe I'm learning also. Let me try to see if I've been attending the lectures. And I want to see whether the teacher will guide me through, okay? Now, first and foremost, once the signal is dropped, ladies and gentlemen, to you, you will go to your nomit, all right? That's the first step. You go to your nomit. And when you go to your nomit, okay, you don't want to enter with a blind eye. We are using the one day time zone. Okay, so I will write in here the coin LTC. I hope LTC is into our Royalq. Okay, and here we go, Litecoin. Right, selected. Okay, there we go. And they'll give me the information about the Litecoin, and I'll go to the prediction, and I'll choose 1 day. All right. Okay, I'll choose 1 day as I wait for the prediction to appear. And here we go. Here is the prediction. And okay, so I'll scroll down a little bit to set the time zone. Okay, the time zone. Remember, the time zone is here. But when you go to this time zone, there is no East Africa. For all my friends in East Africa, there's no East Africa here. So what will I do? I can choose Johannesburg because I know we are 1 hour ahead, right? And so if we are able to look through the current price, the red graph, like our teacher said, is the current price. So I will look here. I'll look here. Okay, I'll look here. This is the 24th. This is the prediction of no mix, the 25th. Okay. all right? And I will be able to know that this coin will go up. Look, ladies and gentlemen, the power of nomics. Look, I can still start from here and take off profit up to here, right? And like she said, if I'm right, will be collected. I can still go up to this date on the 26th at around 5 p.m., which is 6 p.m. my time. And I can decide to plan to trade this coin today on the 25th up to tomorrow on the 26th. So I'll write 11.81, which is that top price, okay? And I'll come down here and also note this, okay, which is around 107.05. Okay, now you go to your calculator. Okay, you go to your calculator, 11.81 minus 107.05, okay, which is 4.7 divided by the lower price, 07.05, which is this times 100. Okay, and I'll be able to get my takeoff profit will be 4%. Okay, I could even do less than, and I do 3%. Now, like the teacher said, I'll now go to my trading view. I'll go to my trading view and try to confirm whether what I'm seeing is real, or I want to compare to see whether the two LTC, okay, it comes here and I'll choose one for Binance, a pair for Binance that I'm using to trade, and I will do LTC stroke USDT. I hope it's the right, okay. Okay, so LTC stroke USDT. Okay, let me pick this. Let me pick which one. Okay, let me just make it, okay. You know, learning is very, very good. Okay, USDT. All right, there we go. Okay, now I think I'm very clear at what I want. Okay. Why is it misbehaving? Let me choose, I think, okay. 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 I don't know why I'm not winning, but anyone that is good could guide me. I'm a very good student. I love learning, and I wanted to try this. I hope I find the right trade. Let me get back here and I see. Okay, I think I'm using the right coin. Am I out of this Zoom or am I still present? Okay.
We can
All
hear
right.
you.
Yes. Am I still around?
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you.
All right. So I wanted to confirm. Okay, this LTC. Yes. Now let me come back again. Stroke USDT. And I just wanted to find this pair. All right. Okay. And so when I look at the pair, ladies and gentlemen, I find that this coin is still taking a downward movement. I hope I'm in one day. So I will wait, all right? I'll wait a little bit more. Unless I want to trade this coin in a circle. But if not, I'll wait a little bit more for the RSI to hit the bottom for me now to be able to start this particular trade. And if I go back here on my nomics, all right, okay, I hope I'm like, if I go back here on my nomics, the price is here and it is down. There is a downward movement here. If I could, what do they say? Okay. Down here, this is the current price. And there is a downward movement. I hope it's seen here, according to the prediction here. And then after the market will go a little bit flat, and it will have a rise of this. And so if I'm using my one shot and I don't want to stay longer in the market, I couldn't pick this trade right now. I could write it down and know when I will pick the trade. I hope I've been able to pick something from our morning session, right? And it's as simple as understanding that. So when you are sent a signal, don't enter like a blind person. Don't enter like a blind person. You think, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to learn something? If you think I was able to learn something this morning, like anybody else on the call, all right. I don't want to exceed this. I want us to allow ourselves go and learn. I want us to allow ourselves and go and learn. The reason why you need to learn is because you have little money. People have their good capital, $10,000 and above. Please excuse yourself from this if you don't want to learn. Just go trade all your coins with one shot, take 1.1%, and just remove one coin, SLP, trade everything with a simple strategy and keep collecting your money like no tomorrow. And those that have little capital, please learn not to enter the market blindly. Learn when to trade right and learn to take your own percentage. You'll have the results by practice. I hope today it has taken longer than I expected. And I'm sorry, you miss out on the Facebook skills, right? You miss out on the Facebook skills, which I believe could take more time, and your minds could have switched off now. You know, I don't believe in teaching a lot, but I want to give out some nuggets that we shall be starting off tomorrow. I want to give up some nuggets that you'll be starting off tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll go straight into the action marketing. Thank you so much, Leader Wazi, for that information. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a difference between marketing versus prospecting. There is a difference between marketing and prospecting. The two are different. Let me talk this. Marketing is an excellent way to get to people to reach out to you, but it is passive. You are just making people aware of you and your brand. When you want to go outside there, ladies and gentlemen, to build a business or to build a good portfolio for yourself on social media, let it be Instagram, let it be Facebook, let it be TikTok, you're just getting people to get aware of you. So, but prospecting, on the other hand, is active money-making activity. I want to repeat, prospecting is active money-making activity that has to be part of your daily method of operation. I want to repeat my statement. Marketing is just creating awareness, but prospecting, on the other hand, is an active money-making activity. So many people ask me, how do you do your business full-time? I do money-making activities, and it becomes part of your daily method of operation. Both are important, but if you are spending more time on marketing than prospecting, that might be the reason why your inbox isn't blowing up. I want to repeat my statement. If you are spending more time on marketing, ladies and gentlemen, than prospecting, yes, both are important, but it's very, very important for you, ladies and gentlemen, to do the money-making activity. So do not stop prospecting until your inbox is flooded with leads. Okay, you don't need to stop prospecting until you have so many people that want to get started in your business. So you need to learn how to build a massive business in the modern way. So we know we need to keep everything simple. And the following will be the steps that will be important for you to plug your team into an amazing system that will lead you into building a strong business that will create for you amazing residual income. 1, finding prospect. I'll be able to handle that. 2, connect with the lead. 3, invite prospects to see your opportunity. 4, follow up and close. 3, plug them into your new campaign system. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about some few things that I want you to go and do as an exercise. The first exercise for you today is to go and try out on the signals given and see if you are trying to win with your nomics and your trading view. The first thing that I want you to run as you want to go out on social medias to build your business, 1 is focus on one social media platform at a time. Do not try to conquer all social media platforms. Instead, focus on one main platform and turn it to your very own online. Develop it, make sure it is warm, it is inviting, funnel, and turn it into a place where people will want to hang out with you, because if they don't know you, they won't do business with you. That is very, very important. Think of your Facebook profile as your warm market generation. Your goal on Facebook is to project, connect, and build long-term business relationship. When you get this delved in, your marketing efforts will turn into leads. And when you have those leads, you will start prospecting. So I just want to share my screen and share some of these nuggets for you on one of my Facebook accounts and keep this simple, right? Okay, so this is Facebook, okay? Right, this is Facebook, okay? And, okay, find one, okay, I want you to find one platform that you want to build. Let me get my Thunder VPN to access my Facebook. Okay, let me get to my Facebook, right? Okay, let me get to my Facebook. Okay, right, okay. Now, upload your best photo, okay? You know, these things look light, ladies and gentlemen, but you need to upload your best photo. One of the first things people see on your profile is your picture. So make sure it is a good one. They want to know who they're interacting with. So the happier you look, the better your brand it will be. Smile goes a long way. Let me just show you. Let me view my profile picture. This is my profile picture. Okay. And I make sure before I upload my profile pictures, gentlemen, I go to a studio. Let me tell you, you know, these things look light, but you need to go and change your Facebook. Don't overpost, but post. One of the first things people see is your profile, it's the picture. Make sure it is a good one. They want to know who they are interacting with. So the happier you look, the better your brand it will be. A smile goes a better way. It might not be a suit. You may take your own decision about you. I hope that is very clear. Your cover photo, your image, your cover photo also is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. So those two, ladies and gentlemen, are very, very important, all right? So make sure your profile picture please make sure you are not, sorry for that. Please make sure going on social media and you are taking social media light, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure, you see, and this is my name. Please don't use your swaggerific names, right? Don't use you use names that appear on your documents. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important for you to be real. It's very, very important for you to be real. You know, it's very, very important for you to be real. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't use the names that are not yours. Please use the names that are on your documents. Build serious business, because prospecting is a daily money-making activity. Okay, now down here, this is my mission. This is my mission. I'm on a mission to create entrepreneurs, live their dreams, retire early, young, and rich. Develop yours. Okay, and I have another group I run called the Dream Doers. The Dream Doers. Although I'm also a co-founder of Team Eagles International, which I think I will upload. And as I'm building my portfolio, I've been on Facebook for some time. I joined Facebook on February 2013. I've been here for some time. And you see, I've been able to drop my numbers that someone could, if someone needs me, could get my numbers. And I love personal trading. I love comedy. I love learning. Okay, that is all. Then I usually get out some good nuggets about me. I talk about value. Okay, I talk about value. Okay, okay, you can also teach about this tomorrow, value, impact, travel. Okay, now, as you are trying to post, yes, you could market, you could do all these stuff, ladies and gentlemen, you could teach, you could celebrate, you could make sure that you make your profile look nice, and mind what you post. Mind what you post, ladies and gentlemen. I want to repeat, mind what you post. Mind what you post, okay? It's very, very important for you to keep your brand intact and mind what you post. Having said that, I hope that could be a nice exercise for yourself. You go and build your Facebook. So tomorrow I'll pick it up from there. I'll pick it up from there. So if you don't have a good Facebook looking account, please go make a nice Facebook looking account, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure that tomorrow I'll be talking about action marketing. So you'll be able to create a following, connect with people, send invites, and know your audience. But before I close, every day, I don't know why this failed to upload, but every day, make sure that you are able to post something. So, you know, you post entertainment, you post educational, and you post something, people watch it, they like it, and once they like it, they will be able to, you go now, and that's what I think I'll talk about tomorrow. When you go out and now start to speak to these people in their inboxes, and be able to find out if they are open-minded to learn what you have for them. And really, this is what I do most. I make sure I go to people's inboxes every day, ladies and gentlemen, to speak to them about business, all right? To speak to them about business using my social media and get them up onto my, okay, I hope Panda is off. That's why it's not connecting. It's not. So we use, we try to use, let me get back here. Okay, so you make sure, look, now I just want to give you an example. Every day I keep on connecting with some new people every day, and that's where I've built 90% of my team. Okay, you inbox people, you speak to people, you speak to people, you speak to people, you speak to people, and then get them back this side, because it's a money-making activity. Then you get people back this side onto your WhatsApp, so that you can be able to now see if they could be open-minded to look at what you have to offer. And like I said, building your brand will bring you some people you never expect. Let me see this. It will bring you some people you never expect. People look through your profile, and sometimes they would connect with you either with scams or either with business, all right? either with scams or either with business, all right? And it should be normal for you, but keep on working on your brand. Lastly, as you are posting on your social media, also post on your status. But when you post on your status, come and find out these people that are watching your status and find out whether these people have already joined your business. And if you find that they have not already joined your business, inbox with them and start speaking to them. And that's what we call action marketing. I want to repeat, that's what we call action marketing. And every day, ladies and gentlemen, I go into my status and I don't expect people to just follow. It's like I see 125. So today, I will spend some time on this 125 and find out whether all these people are already into my business because I posted something, you know, and I want to find out whether they are open-minded to what I do, all right? To what I do, okay? So you post information, this is marketing, and find out whether these people are already in your business, whether all they are open-minded. Please go an extra mile. Speak to these people one-on-one in your inbox, and that is the best way to go with action marketing. With those small nuggets, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being here this morning. Tomorrow, I'll go into a little bit about action marketing. What do you do? If you want to spend only 30 minutes on your Facebook and have results, do you just keep liking or do you like, comment, and message? So I'll be giving amazing formulas that I've been using personally to find people on social media and be able to have these people come onto my WhatsApp and get these people recruited in business. And once people join your business, please teach them how to use their nomics, how to use their trading view to confirm their trades in their Royalq because they have little capital. I want to tell you one thing as I come to the end. There will be amazing businesses that will come in your way looking much more simple than the one you have. But I want to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, still it will be the same journey. You better focus where you are, learn what to do, and grow your business. All else, you'll be starting over all the time. And because of lack of focus, ladies and gentlemen, you will be starting over all the time. And you think life is simple. And because of the mindset of thinking that life is simple, ladies and gentlemen, you may not be able to change your life because you don't have the time, you don't have that ability to focus, to find one single thing that you do, become too good at it, and help other people learn to do the same. And because here at Royalq, we are going an extra mile to provide you free information. So why don't you want to use this information to grow yourself with knowledge and to help other people also have the same knowledge and grow your business? I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. With that, allow me to invite one of the V5s that we have on this call this morning, one of my friends all the way from that side of Nigeria, to close our morning session this morning. Welcome, Leader OBM.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Kamanda. Like this morning, I just want to take you back 12 years ago. You know, then I was younger, 13 years, 12 years, I was younger then. I couldn't place my hand on the income I was making there monthly. That was in a state university. Then I had no job. No job previous after I finished from Polytechnic then. So the job offered me, I even did an exam, to get into a lower KIDA kind of job. That's using my, I think they said, okay, they will use my my school cert. So looking back, I made the calculation. I was paid $26 per month. So when you divide that by 30 days, that was 80 cents. Imagine somebody with a wife and a child any less than $1. Just imagine. You understand? And there are people still in that shoe right now. So the only thing that changed there was, okay, I decided to, to move out of my comfort zone. Later, I got another job, which of Ayakeda. So I had to move from the state where my family was, to go to that another state. So from there, I got involved with, even previously I was involved in network marketing there, but I failed. I didn't really know the way forward. You understand? So then, right, that was Forever Living. I don't, maybe you people know about it. Then nobody believed in me. Nobody, even I find it hard to convince anybody because even my state was bad. So how can I convince you? Even my parents, I think they were not convinced that network marketing is the way. So they were always pointing me to one job to another. You understand? So after I got the Ayakeda job, life was still not what I wanted. So, but the thing is, I continually, see, because the thing is, if you are in my state right now, you are here 12 years back, what book are you reading? That book that changed my life was Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book, directed me towards network marketing. So I know that one day, I'm going to, get into network marketing world. But previously, then, how network marketing was being done in Nigeria, maybe Africa, I didn't like it because most people in network marketing in Africa here, what they do is trading. They buy and sell. They cook legs. They cook legs. If you want to travel, you have to go and get money, buy products. So after you traveled or you get your car, your headache is how to sell it. So, but but that one didn't click with me. Though, I followed their path there. That one didn't click with me. And I need freedom. I need not only money. I need my freedom. So from one, later I got to know about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. So all of these scams came. Me without a real mentor like that. I was doing one. I'll build. It was scam. I'll do other things again. I'll say another one. Because I really like it, the freedom, that Satoshi brought, a cryptocurrency. So I was buying and selling, on the side, but I was still looking for a system, that can use network cryptocurrency, to give me that freedom I actually want. So I will build a lot of business. It will scam. I will build another one to scam. So in life, you will fail more than you will succeed. But if you keep at it, and thankfully God brought Royalq. Because actually, I laugh when I see all these scams. You cannot use a coin, to do network marketing. That's if you build a coin around network marketing, it will always fail. You understand? But using the Binance model, Royalq has given us that platform. And Royalq is the one. Because if you want to be your own boss, Royalq will give you that opportunity. The only thing is you need education. You need to learn. I myself and Dr. Beda, you are seeing now, we are learning. It's not that we are there. Nobody is there. Everybody, continually learn. I think the speaker today, she's maybe in V3. But myself and Kamanda, we are in V5. She knows something we don't know. We have something she doesn't have. We now combine together and we'll get there. So that is what Royalq can give you. Royalq can give you that lifestyle. But the thing is, everybody has been on the floor in the past. But right now, you can see where we are today. That means if you can do it, you can do it. Now, back then, most of us don't have mentors. Now you have a mentor. So what took us
I don't know whether we have lost my brother OBM. I can't hear you. I don't know whether it's me with the problem. Leader Brian, can you hear Leader OBM?
13, 12 years can take you. Things you have to be focused and be consistent, but persistent. There are tools for you to use. I don't know what for all the knowledge you have gained. You know, so what is you need to be serious. We are take the way, sir. Dr. Kabanda.
Now we hear you, sir. I think it's fine.
I'm done. Yeah. Okay. You not be hearing me?
Yeah, maybe the last parts, I think it was my network. You are still sharing.
Okay. I said if you are here, you want to, you want to be your own boss, and you want something that will last. Royalq can give you that opportunity. You want to be your own boss, you want something that will last. And but the thing is, you have to be focused, you have to, to learn, be focused, be persistent, be consistent. That's what will take you there. So thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone.
Wow. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a blessing today. I'm already 10 months in Royalq. Not compared. Thank you so much, Leader OBM, for that amazing training you have had us this morning. Today, I've already made 10 months in Royalq. 10 months, 70,000 US dollars, which means it's around 7,000 US dollars every single month from the business, which is close to 24 million 850 Ugandan shillings every single month since I joined this business of Royalq. And to earn 24 million Ugandan shillings every month, ladies and gentlemen, is too much money in my country. It is giving me a life I've never thought about. It is giving my family a life we have never thought about. And I want to encourage somebody on the call. If you have joined today, it is possible for you, your story to be one of the leading stories in the next 10 months to come. What you need to do is to plug into our system of training that we have for you, like the OBM has shared. Be willing to learn and be willing to take action. And your next 10 months in Royalq, your next 1 year in Royalq, your next 6 months in Royalq, ladies and gentlemen, could give you better results. And why do I believe now that the people that are joining right now and you're already in business, you will have more power to make more money than us? The answer is simple. It's because we didn't know what to do when we saw the business. Now that we are providing the knowledge, embrace the knowledge, and let us grow together and support each other to reach the top. God bless you. Thank you, everybody, and we wish you a nice day. Thank you so much, Leader OBM. Thank you so much, Leader Wazi. Thank you so much, Leader Brian. Thank you so much, Leader Annalyn. Thank you so much, all the leaders on the call. Protocol observed. Have a nice day. We meet on our next Zoom call, where we shall be taking you through our presentation. Thank you so much, and bye.